Hi there. So in this tutorial we are going to make a complete free retrieval-augmented generation system, Groq chatbot with UI, and it will be completely free. We will be working with free credits. No, you don't need to pay for anything. Even we are going to use N8N for 14 days trial, so we don't need to pay for N8N as well. So you will just, let's start without any further ado. Let me search for N8N and you will see this link. I am going from very scratch, step by step. So first of all, I will need to click on sign in, and I have no account. I am going to start a free trial, and in free trial let me just fill this fields. Sarfaraz, and my company is let me name it data link, and come from email address. Let me just copy my email address. Sorry, I am very lazy person. Okay, this is going to be my not able to, I'm not able to. Okay, Ahmed sir Faraz, and then we have 0211@gmail.com. okay, 0211@gmail.com. Then let's just okay, account name Ahmed, and give start 14 days trial. You need to company emails. Sorry. Okay, let me click on is already in use 11111. Okay, let's do this. Okay, save, starting automation. So they basically provide us a 14 days free trial, and we can do an amazing stuff in these 14 days, and engineering, and then you can work with any client which can give you an access of paid N8N, so that you don't need to pay anything. So invite a team members scheme. I'm not going to invite anyone for now, and this is something you can see or watch this tutorial how to get a start, but I'm going to tell you everything. It will taking some time. Your workspace is starting up, so once it start automating. So we are here now in free trial in N8N, and now we are going to create a Groq chatbot, and it will be completely free. I will be using completely free API keys, and we will make UI within minutes. So I am going to just click on from scratch, and in overview, and you can also make it in personal, but I'm going to make it in overview, and I'm going to name it Groq chatbot. Okay, and let me start very first from chat trigger on message receive. This is going to be the chat trigger which will help us to give us input in natural command. Okay, and I am then going to connect an AI agent, and it is going to be the AI agent that will be working with our tools and vector database and AI model. So I am just going to provide it. You will need to connect it by default connected with chat trigger. Okay, you don't need to select define below, and here you are a helpful assistant, and you will be answering from my personal data. Okay, I will upload some personal data, and then it will be from that data. Okay, and I'm not going to do anything else. Okay, this is now AI agent. Let me zoom in, and now we are going to connect chat model, and we are going to use free model. So Groq chat model basically provide us free credits. So how to get credits? Groq API. You need to search. You will need to come over here, You need to sign up. As I said, I will be doing everything from scratch. This is for everyone, for beginners, for intermediate, for experts. And sorry, my network is a bit slow. Okay. And how you will basically need to connect the credentials. You will need to click on it, create credentials. Here you will be pasting your API keys that you will be getting from here. Okay, so I am going to connect with Google's login with Google. Yeah, and also see we have confirmation emails that you will need to confirm. Verify your N8N account. Let me verify my email for N8N and okay, create API key. I'm giving it a name reg. Okay, submit. Copy this API key and you will come over here, paste it over here, save. Okay, and it is successfully saved. Let's test our AI model if it is working or not. So open this chat and just give it a first prompt. Hi. Let's see if it is going to work. Hey, hi, it is great to chat with you. So now means it is working. Right now it has no any data. Means our data. It is using its own data. And which model we have basically selected? Groq API supports these models. So we have right now you selected Llama 3. And you can play around with these models. So for now I'm going with default model Llama. Okay, and then let's connect tool. Now in tool we'll be connecting our vector database. Basically vector database will be containing our data, how we'll upload data and everything I'm going to show you. So I'm going with this Pinecone vector store. Pinecone is amazing vector database that basically it is very fast as well, and it is cloud based. So once you will click on it, Pinecone, and then what you will need to do, yeah, let's create a Pinecone database. You will need to search on Pinecone and you will need to click on Pinecone, sign up. Let me see if I have any other confirmation emails. No, I'm going to continue with Google. So this is an interesting material and everyone can do this. My company's data link, and then last name is Ahmed. Preferred coding language is gonna be Python, is my favorite, and use case reg. I want a simple data. I will add Pinecones. Okay. Now here we are, and oh, I guess I have already used this before because there are some databases which are okay. Sorry, so these are the by default databases that are, because I basically selected I want to use sample dataset, therefore it has given us sample vector databases which have already some data. Let's click on SEO agent, what type of data it has. So SEO web design, okay, something like that. Okay, we are going to create new database reg, and it is gonna Ahmed because it is going to be my personal vector database. And I am going to select 1024. We have an option of 2048, 512 as well. If we go with, okay, so I would like to go with this OpenAI embedding small and this one. Okay, create index. So our database is being created. Our database is created, and the dimensions are 1536. And now you will be needing this reg Ahmed index name, and you will come over here and you will open this Pinecone, and inside credentials you will need to, okay, so yeah, they provide us free API keys as well, and I am going to name it Ahmed, and you can just copy it, and there is an option of to create API key. Okay, and you will come over here, you will paste your API key. It will give us a green highlight that it is successfully integrated, and if there will be red, then means there is an issue. Reg, and I'm going to select that we have just created Reg Ahmed, and the limit means how many request number of top results you want per query. So I want 3. Okay, and I am not going to do anything retrieve documents. It will be for the retrieval of documents. Now there is another thing that we will need to integrate. It is gonna be free as well. We are going to utilize Cohere embeddings. So these embeddings basically will help us to do similarity search. Okay, and I hope you have an idea of similarity search. Basically, whenever we chat with an AI model, and let's suppose we are going to tell it, hey, can you please tell about Ahmed? Then it will create an embedding of that Ahmed word, and then it will match that embedding with the existing embeddings in our vector database. If the data will be available, if there is less distance between these embeddings, then it will predict that word. But in practical scenario, you will see how it is going to work. So now in Cohere, you will need to connect our credentials. Okay, and you will need to click on create credentials. Now you need an API key for Cohere. So this is an amazing thing. Sorry, I'm searching anything else. Cohere API key. So you will just search here, and you will need to log in. You will need to create. I have already logged in here, and you will need to create account. You will get some free credits. So here is an option of API keys. Okay, and you will navigate here, and you will click new trial key. Okay, I am going to give it name Reg Ahmed. Okay, generate trial key, and just copy it and close. So I am coming over here, I am going to paste it. If it will be green highlight, then means it is successfully done. Okay, so now our Reg chatbot for now is ready. Let's test it if it has any data. Hey, do you have any info about Ahmed in your database? So let's see. So it is now searching it searched Pinecone 2 times, but it was not able to find the information. Let's see how it worked. So I apologize, but it seems that the tools are not yielding any relevant information as per text instructions. Unfortunately, I don't have any information about Ahmed. So you see, basically there is no any data in Pinecone. If I come over here, that the database that we have created, it is a 0 vectors, means there is no data. How to ingest data? So I am going to create another pipeline to ingest the data into Pinecone directly without any coding. I have no time to create to basically write a code. So I am going to create a folder Ahmed data, and then inside Ahmed data I am going to upload some of my information. If I come over here, if I come over on my desktop, Abrar, so this is my CV, and I am going to upload over here, and also I am going to open this so that you can see what is inside my CV. My name is Sarfraz Ahmed. I am AI ML data scientist. I have the address, my summary, everything we will ask it, and it should respond correctly. So my CV is uploaded here. Now I am coming over here, and it is very simple, another Reg pipeline to basically upload the data into Pinecone vector store. I am going to explain you this step by step. Okay, so first of all, we have just connected this when clicking test manual trigger. Okay, and how it is going to work, we'll just need to search here inside triggers. This is manual trigger, and then you will need to Google Drive. So we will download data from Google Drive. So there is download file. Okay, and I'm going to delete this. Okay, so that I can explain you how it is going to work. Then first let's configure this Google Drive credentials, and then we can move further. So inside credentials, you will be needing some, so you will need to click on credentials. So now inside credentials, they are providing you a redirect URL, and we will be needing client ID and client secret. How we are going to get it? So you will click on open docs, and inside open docs you will need to create Google console. Okay, means Google Cloud Console. We'll need to create an account on Google Cloud Console, and we will get all the API keys. It is gonna be everything free. So just I am going to come over here. I am not going to pay anything to Google, to be honest. I have no money. I am going to, here we should have an option. Okay, so inside this I am going to create a new project. I am going to name it Ahmed Reg Chatbot, and clicking on hit create, and it is gonna be created. Please subscribe my channel so that I have some amount, and then I can basically buy some tools. Where is my project that I have just created? I am not able to see. In select project. Okay, this is the Ahmed Reg Chatbot. So now what I'm going to do inside Ahmed Reg Chatbot, I need some API keys. Yeah, I basically need some API keys that I can add here, client ID and client secret. Okay, so I am coming over here, and in enable API keys I will need to search Google Drive API, and inside Google Drive API I will enable it. Okay, let me enable it. Okay, it is now enabled. Now I will need to create credentials, or I will need to navigate this auth consent screen, and inside auth consent screen, sorry, there should be an option get started. Okay, I am going to name it Reg Ahmed, and I am going to use this email. Next, it is gonna be external, and next. Okay, so I am going to use my same email over here. Next, I agree, continue, create. Okay, and now before, okay, let's create auth. I am going to select web application, and then inside add URI we have this callback URL that N8N is providing us. We'll need to add it over here and click create. Okay, so now we have this client ID. We are coming over here and we are pasting over here. Now we need client secret. So now we need client secret. How we'll get that is very easy. So to get client secret, inside clients you will need to click on the app that you have just created, and here you have client secret, so you will paste it over here. Okay, and lastly you will also in data access, let me add or remove scopes, but in audience, let me see, publish shape. Okay, in audience you will add users. So I am going to add my own email as a user, save. Okay, everything is done. We don't need to do anything else. Now there should be yeah, once you will click on saved, there will be a button sign in with Google. So you will click on that, you will select your account, yeah, you will continue and select all scopes, download, continue, successful, done, good, thank you, clapping for me. Okay, so now our Google Drive account is connected, and we will be able to, what we will need to do, we will basically need to download the file, which is this surprise CV. So now you are able to see this PDF from list in selection section. And you can also do this if from list is not working. You can also do it by using URL and ID. How ID will work? So you will select ID, and you will click on your doc, and you will open this. Make sure to open this, okay? And now you have this section is called ID. You will need to copy this, and you will need to come over here, and you will need to paste it over here. But if from list is not going to work, okay, but I am going to use from list because it is working, and I don't need any other things, okay? So it is done. Now I have connected this extract document, and extract document is very easy. Here is extract from file, okay, and you will just take it from there, and you will open this, and there is an option extract from text file, but as it is PDF, so I am going to select extract from PDF, and I am going to select this, okay, connecting it, and then let me delete all these to give you to make it from scratch. Otherwise you will say, hey, you did not make it from scratch. So Pinecone, vector store, search. So this time we are going to add documents to vector store, so we will need to click that, and again I don't know, but we already added credentials, but again let's add again. Come over here, and I am going to create another OpenAI reg data pipeline, okay, ignore my spellings. So I will come over here, select save. It should be done quickly. Okay, it is done. And so now from list there should be the database that we have created, reg database, and let's keep it default embedding batch size. So here, now let me zoom. Here you will need to select two things: document loader. You can select default document loader, and data type is gonna be JSON, and load all fields, keep everything default. And for this we are going to use same Cohere embeddings models. We have already done with this. We are already done with the configurations of embedding model of Cohere. So now let's test it. If there will be any errors, I will be going to resolve it here, so that you can also see my problem solving skills. But I hope there will be no any error. Otherwise, I will need to do. Okay, it is done. Cohere is working. Pinecone default loader is working. Now it is going to ingest our data into database. Let's see if there is any data. We should see reg emeth. Still there are in 0 vector counts. There is no any data history. Hurry up. Why it is taking so much time? It should not take so much time because it is just one file, and it should not take, to be honest, so much time. Refresh it. You can see it has extracted all the content, and let me see if it has created the embeddings. Yeah, it has also created the embeddings, but I don't know it is why it's stuck here. I am going to refresh it. Sorry, it should not take so much time because it is just a few seconds game, because there is only one file. So I am going to execute it again. Okay, I guess Cohere is a bit slow, or Pinecone free version is a bit slow. We are using everything free, so I get. Let's give it some time, and till then, let's figure out Lovable. So Lovable is another thing that is being used to create UI within minutes. So let's create an account and continue with Google. I'm going to make all the accounts with my Google account, so because I'm very lazy, I have no time to configure the things manually. Let me see if there is any confirmation email. Okay, I am going to. Where did you hear about us? YouTube. Skip. Got it. Is there any option to create a project, create new workspace, or just hey, I need your help? Yeah, okay. Still it is taking time to load the information in database. Oh, there is an error. Vector dimension 4096 does not match the dimension of 536. Okay, we are going to resolve this error. So the vector embeddings Cohere that I have selected are 4098, but the database that we have created, the dimension of this database is 1536. So let me see if there is any option. If there is any option of 1536, this is 1024. There is no any option of 1536, so I will need to change the configurations to match. Let me configure if there is an option. Okay, there is no any option, so I am going to delete this. Sorry. What is the name? Groq API, and I am going to create another with the same configurations that can match the specifications of Cohere embeddings. Okay, so now I have deleted the previous database. I am going to create new one and Groq API, and then I am going to select this text embedding small, and inside this I am going to, okay, what is this? There is no 1030 because I wanted bit okay. I am going to select this text embedding 3 large, and now there is an option to select 1024 dimension. Okay, create index. Done. Now it will work. So I have created just new fresh database with same dimensions that Cohere can support. So now in Cohere we can use this embed multilingual 1024 as well. We can also use this, and let's use this embed multilingual embed English Lite 1024 dimension embedding model. Okay, save and just execute it. First let me see. We have Groq API done. Now let's test it again. It should work now. Because we have completed done. It has successfully uploaded the data into our database. Let me refresh it. There are 36 vector counts now. Means now our database has our data. Let me show it. So this, you can see these are all embeddings, and this was Okay, 6. Okay, this is something. Okay, let me open this my okay, data is uploaded here, and Microsoft Word for Microsoft 20 CS065. Okay, let's test it. I'm going to refresh it. Hey, now we are back into our Reg chatbot that we have created, so we are going to test it. Hey, can you tell me about Sarfaraz Ahmed? Let's see if it is going to work, because okay, dimension is not going to work. Where is error? It should be fine, but yeah, in Cohere I guess I will need to select the correct database. Okay, so I am going to select this one, same one, and now I am going to save it. And now let's ask this same query. Okay, and copy this, and first let me refresh it, and now I'm going to ask it same query again. Can't read properties, undefined reading content. Where it is 0, let me see. Okay, cannot read properties, undefined reading content, but there should not be this error. Okay, let me just refresh my workflow. AI agent cannot read properties of undefined reading content. This is connected with chat trigger, and then we have session ID, action, chat input, and then we have okay, everything seems fine. Everything seems fine, and this is also fine. Okay, this is also fine. Not working. Ask the assistant why we are facing this error. Okay. In AI agent, I have connected a chat trigger, and then there we have user message. So shared input. Everything seems fine. It should not do this. Everything seems fine. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to read this. I'm going to connect AI agent again, and then I'm connecting with this model and this tool. I'm going to save it. I'm going to ask it again same question. Now it is working. You're high. Okay, now it is working. So let me Hey, can you tell me about Sarfraz Ahmed? Okay, if I am telling it hi, there are concrete properties. Hi there, now it is working, and the things that I did, I basically chained the model. Now I am going to use DeepSeek R1 distill, and I am not going to use Llama 3. And then what I did, I also have chained the instructions of AI agent, and I have given these instructions. You are helpful assistant. You have access to a database that contains my data. Whenever needed, access it and respond accordingly. For normal greetings, use your own knowledge. So I have just slightly changed the instructions. So now I am going to say it hi, and now let's see, it is working. So in CV, you already know I have technical skills and these education information and everything. So let's ask it about Sarfraz. Tell me about Sarfraz Ahmed. So now let's see. Now it is going to, you can see logs. It searched the Pinecone and then it responded me. Now what responded me, it has said that Sarfraz Ahmed is AI/ML data scientist, expertise in machine learning, deep learning and everything, and education Mehran University, work experience, founder Rural Scholars Foundation and Microsoft and certifications, Microsoft Azure AI and everything. And it also has it has amazing reasoning, DeepSeek, and it has respond professionally. So thanks, I'm going to say thanks and you're welcome. So now it is going to work. Our direct chatbot is done, it is working. Now our second step is to connect it with UI. So how to connect it with UI? So first of all, we will need to delete this, okay? And okay, let's keep this. I will give you this workflow, and we are going to make another copy of this, and I am going to deactivating this. And where is another copy? Yeah, here it is, another copy. So I am deactivating this chat trigger because we can only use one chat trigger in the so now we are using on message, not on message, but we are using webhook trigger. So webhook is basically help us to connect the automations with our web UIs. So I will open this, and first of all I will copy this URL and I will come over here, I will paste it. For now just keep it as it is. I will tell you about this. Now we will select post and respond using respond webhook node, and will not need to do anything. Now why we are using post? Because we will be posting the request to the AI agent and then we'll getting the response. Therefore we have used respond to webhook node. So here now we are going to use respond to webhook node, and in webhook node we can select all incoming items. Done. And lastly, in AI agent, now this is no more connected with chat trigger. We are going to define it below, and in this you will navigate to the chat expressions, and here you will json.body. okay, you'll need to give it this command, okay, so that the body that it will be receiving from this webhook, it will be passed to this AI agent, okay, and then AI agent will be responding accordingly. So we are going to save it. Now we are going to make it active, okay, otherwise it will not work with UI. And we have already copied the URL of webhook URL. We have given it the Lovable. Hey, this is my webhook URL. This is my webhook URL. Let me copy it again. Now please make a minimal ChatGPT like UI so that I can use my workflow and chat with it via UI. Okay, and let me take a screenshot of my workflow as well. Let me take and let me give it. Okay. Now we are going to post it. Now it will connect that webhook. It will create a web UI. It will connect webhook with that UI, and then we will be able to chat with our AI agent from UI. It will take some time because it is going to create whole UI, and be patient. So you have learned a lot of tools in this tutorial. You have learned about Groq API, you have learned about Cohere API and embedding model, you have learned about Lovable, you have learned about Pinecone. What is Pinecone? You learned about RAG. What is RAG? Retrieval-augmented generation is basically a chatbot in which we augment our data. Okay, basically we provide it our data, additional data using vector databases. So Pinecone is a vector database. It is amazing vector database. I would prefer to use it. It is free for developers, and I would suggest Lovable is also another amazing tool using which you can create a UI within minutes. So our UI is done. Let's say it hi. Sorry, I encountered an error. Okay, so it has encountered an error, and let me just quickly verify why it has encountered an error. This is another N8N account. I will need to figure out one thing, and if I click on it, sorry, not here. If I click on AI agent json.body, okay, I have done one mistake, I guess, in my workflow. If I come over here, so yeah, I have not given here $sign. So this was my mistake, and rest of the things will remain same. So now let me open it over here and set again hi, and we are going to see the succeed. It is succeeded, and we saw in execution it is succeeded. Okay, and now if I come over here, I received your message. Great. Can you tell me about Sarfraz Ahmed? Let me see. So okay, so right now it is receiving message, but it is not providing us output. So it is working but not providing output. So, and let me see all incoming outputs, and there will be post path using webhook. Not everything is fine. Everything is fine. I can see looking at the console that any program is right. Okay, it is doing some modifications. Let's see. Let's give it some time. Okay, edited one file. I improved the error handling to work with N8N webhook. Changes include JSON parsing and handle sympathy responses. Okay, but it should not. Okay, it is still working. So if I come over here, and if I come over in editor, if I come over here, put response field should be there. Copy this. So if I come over here, and if I come over, and in executions, if I click on copy to editor, I will be able to see the input. Basically, if I click on, okay, let me see in what format we are getting response. So message is there, and but I have provided this JSON.body. Okay, and it also have created output, but then the okay, so let me just copy this and put it over here, and let's see if it is going to work. Now I am going to unpin it, save. So this is how you can basically debug, and now it has done a few changes. So I am going to refresh it. Now I am going to say it hi. It is still saying that I have received your message. Okay, tell me about. But first we have just, let's see why it is not working in execution. I am coming over here, and then I will copy to editor. So hello, how I can assist you. It is responding, but we are not getting response on UI side. Tell me about Surface. It is doing same thing. Even my workflow is working. Please resolve it. So if I show the screenshots, okay, I guess it is pinned. If I come over here, I provided this screenshot and then this screenshot as well. Okay. And then if I say it again, same query, and because it is working, and also first it coming out. Okay, also save it. Now give it this query again, otherwise we are going to reach out Lovable to resolve this suffer. So this was the recent executions. Tutorial is going to be very lengthy, but apologize. I'm going to open this copy editor, and then it seems it is working. But why it is not providing us output on UI side? Okay, now it might work. Now it should work, otherwise. Hello, how I can assist you. Finally it is working. Can you tell me about Surface Ahmed? Blah 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 blah. Okay, it has tell me about Surface Ahmed, but this is not the information from my database. Yes. Can you tell me about Surface Ahmed from my available data in your database? So I just want to see if vector database is going to work or not. Vector database should work. Okay, now it is working. Here is organized comprehensive overview of Sarfraz Ahmed. Sarfraz Ahmed is AI ML data scientist, location and everything. Yeah, it is working. But slightly to make it more reasonable, you will need to work with these prompts. You will need to give it a prompt in better way. Okay, and therefore it is doing some hallucination, but you will need to work on prompt. And this format is not good, so you can just ask Lovable to and copy and give it to format like the format of output is not good, make it better, and Lovable will do this for you. So this was the complete tutorial. I am going to provide you this data pipeline workflow free. I am going to provide you this webhook chatbot template, and then this chat trigger template for free, and it will be on my GitHub. Please make sure to install the repositories of my GitHub and follow me on LinkedIn, and follow me, subscribe my channel, and I hope you enjoy the things. You have learned a lot of things. And lastly, I am going to provide all the links in description. Thank you. Bye bye.